The next topic for today is inflation tax. I think it is fourth one. Inflation tax. See, inflation tax, we also call it as Sainoreg. Okay, which means these are the profits made by the government by sometimes you issue currency. So government is issuing currency and government is also making profits out of this currency. That means inflation taxes. Inflation tax is a very new term which is going to benefit the government. It is going to benefit the government, and definitely when it benefits the government, it will reduce, okay, the debts of the government, and it will also help in deficit financing. All right, so this is something kind of a tax something kind of tax which is levied by the government. So it is directly related to inflation. This tax is directly related to the inflation. So don't get confused with the progressive, regressive, direct taxes or indirect taxes. These concepts is very, very different. Now, for example, whenever there is inflation in the market, obviously, money supply is more in the market. When there is more money supply in the market, what the government will do? Government will follow the policy of fiscal drag. Fiscal drag means what? It is a policy where the individual ends up in paying higher taxes. So when compared to the previous phase, now you are going to pay more taxes, which is actually going to benefit the government. So whenever we can say when the government wants to earn something more, or it wants to reduce its fiscal deficit, or it is going to benefit the government or reduce the debts, what it will do? It will introduce the inflation tax, which is like invisible thing, which is not a direct or indirect tax. That means government can also advise profits made by the government by issuing currency. This is the standard definition I have written. Government may advise the Reserve Bank of India, okay, to issue currency in the market. So these issue in the currency will increase the money supply, will increase the investments, will increase the demand. Okay, now the prices are high, which is leading to inflation. Now to reduce this inflation, I have brought the concept of inflation tax. What will I do? I'll follow the policy of fiscal drag, where individuals are dragged into higher tax bracket, which is actually increasing the income of the government. People knowingly or unknowingly, they are paying it up. So that is the reason I'm calling it sign or egg. That means profits are made actually by the government. So this is one important terminology which can be asked in the exam. So you will be paying more income tax or more corporate tax, more direct or indirect taxes, and also you can also pay more taxes on goods you take, more taxes on services you take it. For example, government has increased the taxes on fuels. Okay, the fuel prices also get increased. This is called as inflationary taxation or inflation taxes. So this is very, very important topic for your exam, so kindly refer.